Anyway, hi. Welcome in everyone, how's it going? I am back. Was gonna stream yesterday, but a most tragic accident happened that kinda ruined those plans. I was checking the old ass laptop I use for school to see like the upgradability, like check on the hard disk what it had, the RAM, etc. Because it had an easy window to check, which was very convenient, and it has an HDD, and then I put it aside to look at like how much an SSD would cost me, like a small one, and the prices are through the fucking roof for what is a 250 gigabyte SSD, which you used to be able to just spit on someone and they would give it to you as an apology. Now they cost like 40, 50 euros for a 250 gigabyte SSD, which is insane. And then I accidentally bumped it, it fell, and the Wi Fi doesn't work on it. And I could open it and check, but it's an Astra Aspire 5 5-561G, if memory serves me right. And they're a right pain in the ass to get to the Wi-Fi card because I basically need to unmount the motherboard. And I was thinking about like doing that, but then I go like, shit, I need to get a new SSD. I also need to replace the battery, and any battery that doesn't seem like it's going to be just as shitty as the one I have is gonna cost 30 or more euros. Plus the SSD, I'm already looking at almost 100 euros. And at that point, I'm like, I also fucked up the Wi-Fi card. If it doesn't work, then I need to buy a dongle. That's gonna be another 20 euros, approx. 10, 20 euros depends for the Wi-Fi if it works. Big if. So then I went, fuck it. I was also a bit tipsy, so I started browsing a second-hand website store thingy, like for people to sell their stuff in Spain, similar to eBay, but more used by the locals. And then I saw a ThinkPad T470S, I think, for 150 euros. So now it should arrive when? Sometime next week. So I can still go to school and it's also more portable and doesn't kill my back because that Aspire is heavy as shit. So here's hoping because that was my entire buys budget for the next 2 to 3 months. Which means no beer, no ciggies. Anyways, hello there. Hey there, Zelda, welcome. And Gator and Funk. Which ThinkPad you said? A T470, yes. No, I'm pretty sure it's the 470. Was it the 450? Can't believe you don't pay attention to every word I say like it's the gospel. Come on, load, you piece of fucking shit. Why is this app always so slow to load? You're like my bank app that takes literal centuries. Yeah, T470S. There's a laptop pretty, yes. They all do. So yeah, that was my savings budget to buy beer, cigarettes, and I was also saving for a second-hand leather jacket. Yet it ain't happening. At least in the foreseeable future. And I'll get down to business. Unlucky, huh? You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Mm. I started in 1800. 1800, that was the fucking... Was it this one? No. No. One? There we go. Well, what is the music I have on? So for any music. I don't know, feel like it. Here was I'm missing too, not luck. On scourges. Yeah. Life is all about pain and suffering, you know this, I know this. Fenac City is going to be doomed forever. Come on, you need to find 2 tiny islands and then I'm a happy camper. I am not a happy camper. I am in fact a disgruntled camper. Man, that one is tiny. And we got the wet ones. Fruta City top left. I see you are already hyperfixating. Anyways, I need to find some coal, because we gotta move. Well, I have railway. Guess we're not moving coal that way, huh? Don't worry, don't worry. There are other ways to move coal. Who is struggling to park so much, man? I can hear you clutching from here. You've been doing it for 10 minutes, bro. It's parallel, it's battery parking. It's not so difficult. I don't think the microphone is picking up. There's some guy that has been trying to park in battery for like... Fuck. I don't know how long now. But they just keep sucking at it. I can't believe that Cinnabar Island is an actual island. Battery? Do you mean parallel? No. Parallel okay, hold up. It's gonna be easier if I open paint. Alright, prepare to be wooed by my skills at drawing. So... It's top down. This is the road. Fucking stop it, Binyan. You're making me want to switch software. I'm so sick and tired of the fucking arm detection being off all the time. I mean hand detection. This is the sidewalk. Whatever. This is the other sidewalk. And then this is the road and you have parking spots here. Usually they're painted like white lines. Or they're not painted at all. This is parallel parking. However, when you have the parking spots like so, we call this bateria or battery. This is the sidewalk. This is the rest of the road. This is parking in bateria. And then you can have them in diagonal too. And that's semi-bateria. So they're like this, but they're diagonal instead. That's semi-bateria. And these ones are the parallel parking. I hope that clears things up. Because I don't know what's the term in English. Secret Garden, Town. You know, that's gonna be a good, decent, not good, decent start to our little transportation empire. Actually, yeah, it can be upgraded later on. Mail courier. Not allowed on motorways. Can run on unsurfaced roads. Designed 800. Okay. Oh, this one only works on unsurfaced roads. Okay, never mind. The plan is ruined. I have to build regular roads. Yeah, we'll just put it under cobblestone roads. Those did exist. They're called angle parking and perpendicular parking. Ah, I don't know. No, we just call them paralelo, batería, semi-batería. That's basically how it goes. Eight kilometers per hour now. I'll go with the two horns. Two horns. Two horns, too furious. I wanna have them be like just one per station. See how that works. I like trains. Eduardo, you're welcome. Now that was a booming ass reference, if I say so myself. Alright, road transport may be a bit out of the question, but that's fine. Because I just need to locate some forest near the water and a sawmill near the water and I'm Gucci. The forests are eluding me. I should shower if I shower my ass is staying awake. I mean, I guess you can always do it right after waking up. Seriously, not a single fucking forest near the water. Oh no man, I found some. I just need to find a sawmill. Yeah, that's the closest that the... Fuck, it's too far away though. I'm using sailboats. You're killing me, Anakin. Well, fuck me, I'm gonna have to use that Yay. Lesat. Lesat sounds familiar. Well, how much does it cost to found my own sawmill? Huh. Guess that ain't happening yet. Supplies wood. Wood needed. Oh, it's further away. And we're gonna cheese it, cause fuck it. And then we'll take it to Florando. Why not? I mean, that one is so close that it... it still has sailboat. May still be worth it. I guess we will see. Break 50 tons. 100 tons. It's faster, what the hell? 120 though. Nah. I need that speed. No, wait, I close that? I needed that. Early in the morning. Narrow boat. How much does it cost to maintain? 61,000. 200. Hold. Okay, we'll use a narrow boat. I don't know how narrow it actually is gonna be though. Okay, that's pretty narrow. Now is my goods. Yes. Roxanne. I don't know why the song popped up in my head again, but Roxanne. Now switch to passengers and we got the sloop. No, excuse me. It's just schooner. Never mind. Sadness. Depression. Have smokestacks in the 1800s? Yes, actually they do. They would have been still kinda rare, but by then the Industrial Revolution had already started in England. I think it had already started spreading beyond England. Because it started before the French Revolution, and then by 1810 or so there was the first locomotive. I mean, these definitely didn't exist in 1800. Absolutely not, not even close. This is a big stretch, it wouldn't be anywhere this size, and it wouldn't be for metal, it would be... You would have the smokestacks, because the steam engine that powered the looms, because they were for... what do you call it? Textile industry? This one would exist? Let's test this unsurfaced road. Wood needed. 36 and 8 kilometers. Oh, right. Hehe. Alright. This one is filling to the brim. So we're gonna need a second narrow boat. Because how much can you carry? 44. I need a third one. Though I may be over delivering them. These ones I absolutely need more. Ooh, need it. Would I be as swift as the angels? I don't know why the Rome Total Buratila general is not even running in my head again. But that's just how life goes sometimes, you know? Sometimes your day is so fine, then you drop the laptop you use for school. Because if I say school laptop, some people may think that, I don't know, it's one that the school gave me, but no, that one is mine. You say, I don't like the idea of having to ask the school for a laptop and then use it and then return it in perfect condition with how clumsy I am. As I have just demonstrated by fucking over the one I already had. How do you fucking break down? If you have smoke coming out in a sailboat, something has gone terribly wrong. Anyways, the money is flowing. And now I have too many. Fucking whoops. Oh, the bark, actually. Oh, the bark. And the river's here. Pretty sure that one can accept goods. Yes, it accepts goods. So good. And then a merchant, man. We still have too many goods. There is too much to deliver and my fucking boats are too slow. Ah! I have too much money. No, that should be enough. The stonks are low. Look at them go. The good shelling. Oh, that's not good. Absolutely terrible. And here is also terrible. You're gonna make a bark. Maybe it's lower. How about here? Okay, here we can see that the problem has multiplied. Some merchantman. Some 3 merchantman or merchantmen. We don't show how to train these images me back in Tweep. Hopefully. No, I'm out of money. Maybe starting in 1800 was a bad idea. Maybe. We will see, I guess. Actually. Oops. Don't crash on me again. I switch my drivers from the creator drivers that Nvidia has to the regular drivers. And I have developed a deep deep hatred for Nvidia. It crashes on Linux, it crashes on Windows, it crashes everywhere. Overpriced fucking GPU vendor that it is. Let's try to pay my debts. Look at the boats going. Look at the money. The money is calling. Will you answer it? And no more debt. We are debt free in 1803. Through the power of sailboat. Now back to try to fixing the atrocity. Wood needed. This one is still not delivering, no? I don't like these ones, they stick a bit out too much from the art style of the game. Really, that's my only problem with them. They don't quite fit. This is really the most productive forest on Earth or something, no? It's only 36 stones. So why can't we dent it? How much wood can you carry? Oh. That's why. Yeah, those explain things. How much can this... 9 tons of wood. I may have to get those instead. I don't know why I keep closing the one I should. Do I have one here? No, I didn't put a depot there. Lucario Kingdom East. No idea that there was Lucario Kingdom in this world, but hey. You learn something new every day. In theory. I know plenty who have not learned something new in decades. Mobilize the haunches. You chose the style. Not exactly. I didn't know that you look like this. I hadn't used them until now. Fox, you have been punished by the Gamba gods. Man, look at all that money! Oh, I got too much money. I don't wanna have a loading horse. It can carry 16 tons of wood, and this motherfucker can only carry 7? Go slow, Honsi. Look at it go, it's just the horns. There's no one on top. And now it carries log. And it... Okay, we need to send him to the glue factory. He's slowing down traffic. I'm sorry, little one. What up, gamers? Emotional fucking strange. Yes. Hey there, Mark. Welcome. I want my fucking trains. Also, don't be fooled. The tramway constructions are just horses on rails. They're still slow. Until someone decides to put a steam engine on top of some wheels, we're gonna be stuck with the horns. Is this side? Is this side? Horns. 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 It's all I got is horns. But I got so much. Oh, that's okay. Hold up. Need to do something. That's too many woods that are not getting delivered. People need their PS zeros. Anyway. They really do, yes. It was called the Dark Ages because the only game available was Dark Souls. Seth Sinsak, modern philosopher. How is that here? The wood is getting delivered. Which means I no longer need the narrow boats. I was gonna say, why am I singing Doom? Then I remember I put up the Doom soundtrack. When you think about things make sense sometimes. Only sometimes though. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. One is doing okay, that one is not. Bubble. There goes la Armada Invencible. It is in my blood to last after big ships with sails and lots of cannons. Go! Deliver the boat! People needs it. Stop breaking down, goddammit. And that one is serving can. This one isn't. Why not? Let's send some merchantmen. Because they are slightly faster. Piece off. Nine will go nicely. It's okay. To recordar things. How we do music, hell yeah. Look at my little Armada Invencible. I'm gonna disable the fucking fans of this right. Dinian! I wanna fucking... I want a different server. Oh no, now I have too many. Now we don't produce enough wood. Yeah, let's allow them to run for another year and then I'll get rid of those who are unworthy. more boats. Okay, we're moving all the wood needed chia. Not chia though. Because it rapidly increasing production. Hold up. Okay, now we're working through the backlog of wood. I'm gonna make an empire of this singular sawmill. If something happens to it, Lucaria Kingdom is getting nuked in retaliation. I know that's where the workers live. If they go on strike, I'm sending in the troops. Why are these wooden boats smoking? I too would like to know. I'm gonna blame the British. They're trying to sabotage my wood empire. They don't want the PlayStation Zero to reach the markets. I have no trains. You didn't make money, you perish. Give me some money. Thou has made no money for 2 years in a row. Those whom are not what are you delivering actually? Wood. Those whom are not profitable shall die. 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 I do like sailboats. I kinda wanted to get the... what's its name? Ultimate Admiral. Fuck, forgot its name. Not the Dreadnought, that one I do play it from time to time. I just suck at Dreadnought too badly. And it runs a bit like crap. And it's been abandoned now, so that's probably not getting fixed anytime soon. But the other one, the sailboat one. But apparently that one is in an even worse state than Dreadnought, so yeah. Kinda crappy, but life is like that. What are we doing here? Hold up, we're still not even putting a dent on it. We have a bunch more merchantmen. We shall deliver to this market. And why merchantmen instead of barks, since barks are faster? I mean, carry more. Because merchantmen are slightly faster. Go fuck yourself. Merchantmen do 25, this one does 20. And it carries 120 tons, but this one carries 100. I also have a bunch of barks, but I use them for shorter voyage. Voyage, voyage. Na 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 na. Voyage, voyage. Now I wanna listen to that song, damn it. So we can make it slightly more realistic. It won't really influence, I think. Yeah, they do go to different ones, but the difference is minimal. It's more aesthetic than anything else. I'm making too much money. I seriously cannot move all these goods fast enough. Then these tiny boys over there. Because they're slightly faster. It's starting to remind me of Patrician 3. Wait. The correct terminology for what I am is a fucking moron. These are boot ships. Don't tell me I've been making boot ships all along. That would be irritating, no? The next thing. I hate myself. I'm gonna get rid of them all. It's gonna be faster and easier on my depleting sanity. Go to the depot, go to the depot. Great. Where are you? Because that one is actually the car in the cargo too. Alright, let's keep doing it. I'm also just gonna be getting rid of any that have not made profit. Anyway, so at least that's that. At least it wasn't all a complete waste, just mostly. Frustrating, very frustrating. Alright, that's been cleaned up. Goods. You know how to do it, Rem Snipe? Alright. Merchantman. Now I should be able to start moving these motherfucking PS0s. Now moving them too effectively. That stands for inefficiencies in the system. There are no more inefficiencies in the system. This is unacceptable. Damn, can't believe Zelda was 420. Who has the most pre-pesetas? More those, actually. With 500,000 of them. Yeah. Can't believe he's hoarding the pre-pesetas. He's the pre-peseta bourgeoisie. It's an oligarch. Yes. Now the real question is... it reaches, hell yeah. Thought I wouldn't notice, huh? Well, I didn't, but then I did, so it's all good. I had to do it too, I'm sniped. Look at all that fucking wood being turned into money. And my fleet, my invincible fleet of ships. Our production at all should always decrease 13%. Why are we producing oil in 1810? And where is my fucking railway? The Butumuni pipeline is outstanding. This is just like me playing Age of Empires 2. All I do is farm and wood and trash army and win. Some may call it a crappy coward strategy, to which I say I just like attritional warfare. You have underperformed. Consider yourself terminated. So we're the Byzantines then. Usually I play the Chinese or the Byzantines, yeah. Okay, land vehicles. How much money are you making me? Clone the horns. The horns has been cloned. We are once again cloning the horns. Through advanced horns cloning technology. I suspect there's gonna be a bottleneck soon. I mean, it already is, but an even bigger bottleneck. Now on to move people. You can just put them in the bark. Like animals. And I kill them like animals. Ani Banani wants a bit of an edge look. You know? Maybe some going the opposite route. I mean, it's the same thing, just inverted the order. Order! Order! I beat you with my franks. Probably I'm not a good Age of Empires 2 player. And I don't particularly care to be one, honestly. Wait, I still need... Actually, no, I don't, because that one is closest. My brain is shunkled. And now the money will flow. I hope. And now the flowers will grow. Now they will make money eventually. How about you? Everybody making me money? You are not. Thus you will perish. You don't make money, you don't live. And in this company the captain does go down with the ship. Whoops. I don't know what the fuck I saw. It doesn't seem like it was anything vital. Alright, I'm keeping up on top of it. I want trains, but damn it. Wood needed. I got so much money. Nah, airports would bankrupt me. Hold up, I need to pee. Be right back. I'm off to fuck the boats. However, boat pussy too strong. I have returned. Aye. Which it is I, the pig. Alright, this is the first one that was like full load any cargo. Not anymore, fucker. The rules of said game have changed. There will be no mercy. No mercy at all. What was the line from Darkest Dungeon? There can be no respite or something like that. Florpus. Florpus style. You have not been making money. That is not acceptable. Money is a prerequisite to survive in this company. Those who do not abide by the law will be executed. If you wanna leave, make me more motherfucking money. Come on, come on. I need to bring out the whip. More wood, more goods, more money. Simple. The sun should call me the second sheet. Put in CFO. I couldn't call myself a communist, really. I thought you were producing more wood. The quinquennial plan is not being met. Execute them. Bark. Immediately breaks down after picking up the wood. Does it again 3 seconds later. I love sail ships and their extreme unreliability. How the fuck do you need so much? How do you cook up a fucking ship? I want a railway. I want a rail line. And with this, I have demonstrated that you can indeed thrive economically off of wood. In 1800, by using boat. Through the power of boat, everything is possible. You just need to boat live a bit more. Alright, the glue factory hungers. We shall feed it. Uma Musume fans, look away. I'm turning them into paste. With no remorse. Oh, Honsi number 1 is gonna die. Such is life. But this company is no place for the unprofitable. You have not made profit. Neither have you. Waiting. Perish. I think it's lumber you're transporting on the boat. I don't care. It shall all be stripped for parts. Desolation of the Horns. The Horns 911 has arrived. Don't tell me the Nvidia fucking drivers are popping up again. A second Horns has hit the glue factory. Arch Valley. This is where all the Arch users end up. All those who unironically say I use Arch, by the way. I think that makes them special. Yes. I was doing a big thunk, don't judge me. I'm gonna have to build the fucking infrastructure of this town. Ports deployed. If I had more capacity, I could do more traditional lines, but country girls make do. And now we have transfers and everything. And now we have collapsed lines. This is why they don't tell you in horsing school. Ignore the massive fart of the horse that you refuse to stop burning. No. Now hopefully that starts putting a dent on it. I need better land transport. Where are the trains? I need trains. I need supplies. How are they doing over there? Well, they're sprawling, that's for fucking sure. No big accumulation here or there. Yeah, some big accumulation there. And the money keeps growing. All without a single steam engine. Just through the power of the wind and the fart. I'm actually a bit cold. But that's normal because I'm dead inside. I don't produce my own body heat. Ooh. I need you people to produce more wood so I can produce more goods, so I can produce more pesetas. This is very important. How much money do I have in USD? The facto currency of this game is the British pound. I have 2.6 million British pounds. 5.4 million American dollars. And how many fake pesetas? Almost a billion fake pesetas. But they are the wrong exchange rate. Also, they eventually get switched to euros, and it makes me feel like I've lost money because the number goes down. So I had to make my own peseta that never switched to euros. So I never get the trauma of seeing my money go slightly down. Which is, I'm sure we can all agree, it's a fate worse than death to see the line go down. Okay, everything is running well. I'm just waiting for the first railway to be available so I can make some slightly more complex logistical networks than both go there, both go elsewhere. Oh, it's broken down. I want to say, why is this one just sitting there? Menacingly. Now I just need to let time pass. I'm sorry, but if you don't produce money, you don't produce life. And it. Boats. I love boats. But some of them don't love making me money. That's a problem. Not this case, they're all making money. Unless they make no money in 2 years. That's when you should worry. I'm sleepy. Yeah, that is kinda shitty. No, I know there was a smaller town. Bingo. Ilex Forest. And so the money begins flowing. Pokemon Communication Center dots. Yeah, I give them the chance to build an extra house. They should be grateful. Got the Hunsy go. Look at the Hunsy go! And so Ilex Forest is complete in terms of service. Brings a tear to the eye. May I please have rail? When is the fucking first steam train gonna be available? Back and shower, I still have no trains. In case you're wondering. But what I do have is an army of ponds and sailboats. And the underperforming haunches are remade into glue. The game. Quite the opposite in fact. Did you shower in sweat? Oh hey, they made a sawmill here. Well, too bad, we're already serving this other sawmill. We are serving cunt in here. I think only adding one will be all that is needed. Well, within production. Yep. Can I please have rails? Yeah, I don't know who have that. I don't know why you have such a weird order, but I know how to solve it. And there we go, problem solved. Now I have to go elsewhere. See? Problem solved. The network fixes itself. Creepy. Man, this place is crawling like crazy. Not my problem though. At least yet. I probably will have to bulldoze half of the city to build train stations and shit. Oh wait, tomorrow is Monday, so I cannot stay for much longer on stream. Huh? I mean, I wanted to play the TTD. Me going to Clash 6. Damn ass Monday. That's my main thing. But alas, there is no rest for the wicked. I spent the whole day looking. Eh? What? Common Star Wars seems for evidence of bigger look. Oh, big look. Yes, that I understand. I am afraid. But what about Nose Proboscis look? What about that, huh? Anyway, fellas, who is your favorite Glorp Cheeto? Very important question. To anyone who says there are Star Wars fans, who is your favorite Glorp Cheeto? Instead of answering. I can't believe I don't know about the Nose Proboscis look. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it. I'm definitely not pronouncing it correctly.
Makanki.
But one Glorp Cheeto. I mean Gloop Cheeto. I mean think too much about glorping it up. My favorite Gloop Cheeto is forgot the name. Shit. I haven't looked in a while. Boom. Oh, I'm sleepy as hell. Oh man, tomorrow's gonna suck. And that is bad, because when the days get shitty, I get the urge to smoke. And I am trying to quit again. And failing. Horribly. Rick Gilangs for realsies. But we all know that the game was rigged from the start. To my lungis. I need you to produce more wood. So I can have more ships. So I can have more goods. So I can have more money. Because as you can see, the line is not going up. The line is going down. What the fuck is going on with the line? Yes. There. Why the fuck is my light going down? Anyway, let's crater the line. And you can see the clippers start appearing. I think clippers cannot transport people, can they? No, they can actually. You. Everything has been replaced by clippers. Clipper. Oh man. Yeah, I couldn't resist myself. Sue me. Actually don't, I'm poor. And now it's time to get rid of the redundant ones. Since we'll be moving more shit faster. They will start less being needed. Look at all this motherfucking money. That should be more actually. Oh yeah, that's when I started replacing the clippers. Well, this will have a whole recession. 1821, still no rail locomotive. What the fuck is it introduced? I mean, I could buy the fucking wagons, but not the train. This is an outrage. Who'd have thunk it that starting in 1800 means you have very little available to you for the longest time? Whomst could have guessed it? The answer may shock you. Might even be a bad idea. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Grow faster, my child. It actually reduced size, what the fuck? It used to be 45 people. That's 42. No, 46, okay, there we go. The system works. I'll give you a little bit of land. 43. I gave you land, you built a new house, and then suddenly, like, people disappear. What the hell? Not as much as I'm willing to invest in you, Ilex Forest. Any more than that would be unwise, they say. Stretching is important. Especially because I am now of the age in which, if I don't start stretching, I feel it. I am old. I am a hack. Is the road going? Oh yeah, if you build a tramway, the city will never ever build roads. I don't know why they do it, but it is really annoying. So do keep that in mind. On the upside, trams can go on without roads. I don't know why I built that road. I guess force of habit. Ouch, I am old and decrepit. Nyum. Fucking whoops. Puto muere del coño. There we go. The fuck up has been corrected. Yeah, see? Fuck up corrected. Everything is good again. And yeah, these are trams, but well, look for yourself. Would you call this a tram? I wouldn't. I want my railway. You know what I need? An hates redeem when he does the speech of hate. Hey. $594 passengers? What? No, that's el jugador. Well, we are slowly but surely making a dent on it. Here we have similar problems. This will be a nightmare once we have some more high capacity vehicles, but that's gonna take a while to manifest itself. Because I don't even have trains. Please. Just one. Okay, I'm staying on top now. Well, not really, but compared to before I am. Eventually I should. At this rate, this one is gonna be able to supply passengers. Making money. Not making money. Verdict death. Not enriching the company is punishable by death. Now hear this. Oh man, all hands man your battle stations. This is not a drill. Fuck, now I wanna play Star Wars Battlefront 2 again. Now this. All hands man your battle stations. This is not a drill. Such a good game. Such a good game. I am still, to this fucking day, so pissed off at the fucking... the hell did they call it? What did they call it? The shitty remasters that aspired it. Fucking pay for what they did. That, fucking... I remember pre-ordering it because it had a discount. I pre-ordered it like an hour before it went live. Don't worry. So I would save some money because I wanted to buy it on release anyway. Because I've never managed to play Star Wars Battlefront 1 multiplayer. And I got it and then I launched in, and during the morning it was of the release date I was playing. And playing Battlefront 1 online and having fun, and it was a bit buggy but not too bad and everything. And then I played a bunch of matches. By the time I ended playing the matches in which it was sort of working, but still good enough, I had already exceeded the 2-hour limit without noticing. Then I went into Battlefront 2, and Battlefront 2 was scuffed as all hell. And then the player base died and I didn't get my refund because I went above the limit without noticing. Ah well, life. No, dumbass, macho. You're fucking over Deus Ex stupid, me. Can we just remove the rights to touch classic games? Like, if they wanna remaster, I don't know, fucking People Vala Scola, they can do that. No one's gonna be angry if you mess up the People lore, but come on now. For those who don't know, People, written like this, is some ancient Terra edutainment CD-ROM game from back when I was a little shitter. Let's have a little faster than that one for a bit, see what happens. The answer may shock you, not a whole lot. Oh man, I need to. This is gonna be a really short stream, but I need to go to class tomorrow. I started that later because I was cleaning the room and everything. It took longer than I expected. We part on me. OBS keeps doing weird shit. I'm starting to think there may be something wrong with my Nvidia card at this point. I hope not that I'm using Paranoid or it's some driver that went wookie-wookie. Or maybe Windows 10 just being Windows 10, but the fear is real. Yeah, I wanna go with that. I don't know what's with you, but I know it is not something I like. It could also be OBS. Using OBS. I don't know, I have come to expect computers to not work properly my whole life, so. But we have reached the billion pesetas. Without trains, because the game refuses to give them to me. And the closest thing I have are trams, which is just putting horsey on rails. Amazing. Somehow it works. The Navy is doing its job at least. The Navy truly is carrying the thing. I'm kinda sad I wasn't able to join the Navy. Alas. Having dog shit eyesight does that to a person. I just need to keep cleaning house. And wait for the fucking train to be unlocked. It's already 1827! When is that fuck-ass train coming? Damn it. No, it really is never coming. Fuck off. But yeah, I was tempted to stream Star Sector today, but I need to get up at 5 tomorrow. Or 5:30, I don't remember, I need to check. So Star Sector is out of the question for that. I hate being a responsible adult. Can that crack on a tight sleep? I really can't. That's why I reserve Star Sector for Fridays or Saturdays when I do stream it. I don't remember when was the last time I streamed it. I remember the Nvidia drivers crashed. Like, you know when I was playing Star Sector and the whole thing went down? I checked forgot the name, but basically the error log in Windows 10. Yeah, the Nvidia drivers somehow shut the fucking bed. My hatred for Nvidia is so deep, it cannot be contained in words. I am never ever, even if you put a gun to my head and say like, buy an Nvidia card or I shoot, I'll pull the trigger. I hate Nvidia, fuck Nvidia. Piece of fucking trash. Nvidia is really does. It really does. If I had the money, I would build myself a desktop. And I have a rough idea, a rough outline of what I want. Like, well, I mean, by the time I can afford it, we'll probably be out of date, like another. But a Ryzen 7, like the higher end of the 7s. Then the AMD Radeon, fucking forgot the name, something 60 XT. Forgot the first 2 digits. I always forget them. It's hard to tell. It's just numbers. These names are just difficult to remember, man. And then the config would be 2 terabytes NVMe's, because I do plan on dual booting. And then a 4 terabyte, yes. 4 terabyte SSD for storage. Shared storage. And I thought about adding some HDDs, but honestly what I wanna do is set up like a NAS, I don't know how to pronounce it, to use for the storage thingy, because I also like have a laptop and everything, and that way I don't need to. Because right now when I transfer files, if they are not too big, I actually use Signal, which is really clunky. But I'm also a lazy bastard, and I can be asked to be connecting USB sticks, especially because most of my USB sticks have been sacrificed to the distro wars. I have one that only has TuxedoOS because it had to be made with the WebPi tool. Then I have one for Windows 10 and Windows 11. Then I have one that has recovery tools, the CloneZilla and forgot the name. Recovery USB Rescue, something like that. I don't remember the name now, damn it. I have it labeled there, but it's in a sort of cumbersome, clumsy place to get, and I can be fucked. And then I have one that is... These are 32 gigabyte USBs. This motherfucker is full of distros. I actually maxed out the capacity. Has, what? Debian, Mint LMD, Linux Mint, Bassite, which is heavy as shit. CachyOS, OpenSUSE, because I was doing distro experiments until I fucked over my school laptop, and the distro experiment laptop had to be repurposed into the school laptop, which is what I was setting up yesterday. As well. Yeah. And then I have one that hasn't yet had any distros put on it, but it will. Oh, it will. None of them are free of sin. You might even say it's heavy on the culos. It is. But seriously though. Oh yeah, I also have Novara Linux there, but I haven't installed it yet. I was planning on doing that over the weekend until the accident. I'm still a bit bummed out. I really like that laptop, even if it was really fucking old. I don't know. It reminded me of the older era of laptops where you just unscrew one thing and you could take out a little window and access the RAM and the hard drive. And the battery was removable from the exterior. You didn't even need to unscrew anything. The only thing you needed was something to slide in and move. That was like a screwdriver to slide the little thingy. It wasn't actually screwed, you just needed a slide. Man, shit used to be so easy to upgrade and repair. Well, if something fucked internally like it did me, it's a fucking nightmare because I need to remove the motherboard. Because the way it's set up on the motherboard, you have things on both sides and you need to pop it out, remove those little ribbons that are like cables and they're really fragile, and it's just a right pain in the fucking ass. And I was already looking at having to upgrade it because it ran on an HDD and it's slow as ass. And the battery is just on its last legs because it's an old laptop and batteries just eventually die. And decay, like everything in life. And I was just like, yeah, I'll see if I can get like a battery for this cheap and thing, and in total I'll probably spend like 90 euros upgrading it, which is a lot. But I will use it for the last 2 years. Well, not the last 2 years, for like this year and the next of school, so it will pay itself out. And then I dropped it and I fucked over the Wi-Fi card, and I'm like, it probably just disconnected. If I'm lucky, that's all it happened. However, I need to open it, and if it's fucked, I just got a new laptop instead. Because it's so easy that I break the ribbon for the keyboard, and the keyboard already works like shit. It already doesn't register the key presses half the time. So I just beat the bullet. Oh my. But yeah, Basite, the ISO is really fucking... It's 8 gigabytes. I need you to understand the average Linux ISO size is like 2 point something gigabytes. 2.8. So I'm 3. And then Basite comes in, the absolute chunker. Like, not even Debian 13, which comes with a fuck ton of desktop environments pre-installed, is that chunker. Fuck's sake. No. And so the horses float. Hey, what happened to my... Oh. I think I got rid of every transport ship I was using here. Fucking whoops. Nah. If we don't turn a profit, we don't turn a profit. No, damn it, it's 8 PM. Life. Something's really weird today. I know, right? It's a Sunday. Oh my god, a bank! Only one? The fuck? Yeah, they only made one bank. What's all over there? What the hell? Sono anche the GTA 5 mettevano a fight each other. One's crashing out, it seems. Put on the riot. Fuck it, shitpo. Shut up, phone. No one likes you. Alright, I think I would have called it today. Now it's short stream, but sometimes they happen. Sometimes life is short. Wait, no. Whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. Bank, money. Have a good one, hope you enjoyed and all that, and have a nice rest of your Sunday, and tomorrow is Monday, it's the day for the spare scream, and just cursing your luck in general. Let's see if I can resist not smoking. I mean, I almost didn't smoke this entire week until Friday came, and I received a bunch of bad news. To my credit, it was only 2 ciggies. Anyways, have a good one. Bye-bye.